Red Larsen here for the Dreamcatcher podcast. Thanks for joining us. Today, my guest is Leslie Lemke.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank
And
you.
third time charm.
Yeah, it's
Sort
all
of.
good.
So welcome to the podcast.
Thank
So
you.
Leslie, this is actually the first time meeting in person here.
Yes, it's great to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yes,
We have a friend that kind of is putting all of us together, and I appreciate
absolutely.
her doing that. So Leslie, we're outside of Lawrence, Nebraska.
Yeah,
This is your business, Sweet Pea Designs.
correct.
What is a little bit of background about yourself and
Okay.
the business?
I am a farmer rancher's wife, and I grew up in Hastings and met my husband 34 years ago, and we have three amazing grown children, and we live here on the family farm and raise cattle with our son. And I have been an entrepreneur for many, many years,
Okay.
and just over the course of my adult life, I guess, decided that I would love something more personable by putting something out here on our farm.
Okay.
And it didn't happen overnight, but with planning and direction and dreams,
Yeah, exactly.
it has come to life, and I feel so grateful and blessed that I was able to make it happen.
Awesome. So where did you start on something like this? This is
Well,
so beautiful.
yeah. Okay. Well, the name Sweet Pea, I have a small vintage camper that you saw as you pulled up. It's
Right.
outside kind of in our old garden area.
Okay.
And I purchased that from a lady from Minden.
Really? Okay.
And I took Sweet Pea around to markets.
Ah,
Because she's vintage and very eye appealing to people. That's how the Sweet Pea name came to effect or into play.
okay.
And then when I decided to do something more permanent, I added designs to the name because, as you can see in here, I have designed this whole thing.
It's awesome.
Yes. So we had this building moved out last April,
Okay.
and my husband and I and my son finished the whole inside ourselves
Wow.
and was up and running August 1st.
That's moving.
Yeah, it's moving. And yeah, it was hot. It was
Oh yeah.
a lot of
Time period.
sore muscles.
I bet
And
that's true too.
yeah, but yeah, I would not have changed a thing.
No, that's neat. So construction or doing this, did you have any background in
No,
that?
my husband is pretty handy with that. And
Okay.
and my son Tanner obviously learned a new skill,
Uh-huh.
and he
That's
said he's
good.
going to stick with the cattle.
I can
But no.
understand that too.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was all my thinking, but my husband was awesome in adding his special touches to it. And so, yeah,
Very
it was
great.
a family team effort, and um yeah, it was good.
So where did you start on putting product in here? I mean, you have a lot of product in
It's a
here.
lot of product. Obviously I didn't start off this way.
Uh,
I mean, I've had storage and that stuff. Just yeah, with the change of seasons, obviously you pack up the old
mhm.
Christmas and fall and you
Yep.
move into spring. And I have places where I store things when it's not being used.
Okay.
But I have a lot of things that I carry 12 months out of the year. So
And I can
it's
see
not
that
going to
too.
really move unless I move the location of it, moving displays. That's important to me to move displays because it keeps things changing.
Yes, I think that's very important.
Yeah. And not stagnant for
No,
too long.
which is always good.
Yeah.
So, I always ask on the Drinker podcast,
Yep.
when you were growing up, what did you want to be? What did you think you were going to be when you grew up?
I wanted to be a mom for sure.
Okay, cool.
And then, of course, the typical teacher, nurse, that type of thing, and none of that panned out. But I think teaching with children, a nurse, we're always a caregiver of some kind.
True.
And if you have family members that you look after, and I never thought I would be married to a farmer. I am
Really?
so glad
That's
that I
interesting.
am so glad that I am, and a rancher and the cattle, and you grow a whole new realm of love and respect for this livelihood.
You do, unless you've been in there, you don't realize
No.
all that goes on
The
behind.
long hours
Oh,
and
yes.
a lot of planning, and I'm a planner, and so I really help with our cattle business with the behind the scenes stuff.
Mhm, mhm.
And then having this actually has made my life easier because I'm here but
Nice.
I'm at an arm's reach to help there.
Right. Yeah. And that's with the farming and everything, that's
And
very
instead of
important.
always being on the go
So,
with shows and packing up, going to a show, coming home, unloading, that wore me out.
and I could see why.
I'm not getting any younger.
No, I could definitely see why.
Yeah.
So, I mean, oh my gosh. So, what do you envision? I mean, do you still do shows?
I may here and there, but I honestly have nothing on the books for shows.
Okay. Okay.
No. No.
So where do you find your products? I mean,
I research. I do a lot of thrifting.
okay.
A lot of thrifting, a lot of I don't go to the big markets in the big cities, not yet anyway. Maybe
Okay.
that's down the road. We never say never. I have some wholesale places, and I also have a few good friends that I have incorporated some of their
Okay.
personal homemade things into the store
Okay.
and keeping it simple. I'm not an assembly line person other than the clothing. You do have to carry some of the same
Sure.
sizes
Sure.
and
Yeah.
that.
Right.
But I yeah, I like it to be unique and warm, and when people walk through the door, they come in happy, but they leave happier.
Yes, and that's a great way to do it. That's for
Yeah,
sure. So,
yeah.
I see a nice cap over there with coffee on it.
Yes. I love my coffee.
So
Yeah.
you have coffee. We're
Yes,
drinking
I
some
do. I
coffee.
have I have a line of coffee. They're from Iowa, and it's Main Street Roasters.
Okay.
You can purchase it whole bean or ground, and there's all different flavors. The one we're drinking today is blueberry cinnamon.
It's very good too.
Yes.
It's excellent, and I love my coffee too.
Yeah.
Can't imagine a day without coffee. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So, do you have like teas and stuff like that
I
too?
have some brewed teas, loose leaf teas, more for the
Sure.
holidays.
Okay.
But I know there's people that don't care for coffee or don't drink coffee, and so I try to have something that, relatively simple
Okay.
for them as well.
Okay. So I have to ask, since Cindy
Yeah?
over at Sugar Shack
Yeah.
Candles kind of has been helping me greatly.
Awesome.
So
Cindy's great.
how did you get to know Cindy?
I've known Cindy since Sugar Shack started.
Okay.
Yep, and have been a good friend with her and have supported her business and shopped a lot at Sugar Shack. So, her vision maybe helped my vision.
Yeah, that's true, and
You
that's a
know, and
win-win,
and we do try to, we're definitely cheerleaders for each other's
which is
area
excellent.
stores. Small businesses it's so important to root each other on. There is no
Amen.
competition. There is, if we can help each other out, it is the way to be.
It is. I like collaborations, and all that so much.
Absolutely, and yeah, it's the way I want to run business, and I know
Yep.
she does too.
Yep. No, I mean, that is the way to do it, and where you're out kinda with people with the outstate Nebraska,
Yeah.
you kinda have to, let people know,
Yep.
and the more
And I
people.
have her business cards or her
Uh-huh.
stuff, and then she has mine on her accessibility for when her shoppers come in to throw a card in there. And a lot of ladies, we do have a lot of ladies in groups that come out, kind of a destination
Yeah,
shop.
I could see that would be.
And so a lot of times I will have groups of ladies that come out and say, we were at the Sugar Shack and now we're coming over here, and
I could see.
vice versa. And
Yeah.
it
Yep.
makes the day just even more worthwhile for us, but
Yes.
also for the shoppers.
Yeah, you've got enough places
Yep.
around this area. I mean, quite a few, more than I ever
It
realized.
makes a good day trip.
So, if somebody were wanting to do something like this,
Yep.
what would you tell them? How would you tell them to start?
Just follow your heart
Okay.
and, be very, don't cut out if there's something you really want to do, yeah, you got to think on it. You got to pray on it. You got to
Yes.
make
Yes.
sure it fits in the budget. And just, the sky's the limit, but be reasonable. And,
Hmm.
yeah, follow your heart
Yeah. I mean, it's
and
just.
don't make any rash decisions.
Mhm.
But, I didn't just come up one night and say, I'm going to build a shop.
No, I bet not.
No, but it was several months.
I could see that.
When my parents passed away and,
Hmm.
a lot of taking time, they both passed away, had dementia,
Oh,
for years, my sisters and I dealt with that.
and that is tough.
And when they both had passed, I felt a huge void.
I
And
can see that.
my mom, I know, is definitely in my corner saying, you got to do this.
Yeah, that's
So,
awesome.
yeah.
No, and you're kind of, I mean, faith-based, would you say that? Or,
Very.
even in your store here, I see a
Yes.
lot of
Yeah, inspirational.
yes,
I love quotes. I love uh devotions. Just we all need it
we do.
in some part of our life. And
Yes.
if somebody comes in here maybe and is having a crappy day, hopefully something that I shared would inspire them and they leave feeling even more blessed.
No. So, I just had a vision. Do you speak in front of people? Do you do public speaking?
Um, I have a little bit. I've had
Okay.
places ask me to come talk, and I would love to do more of that.
Okay, I just had a vision
Yeah.
that I could see you up on stage or talking in front of people.
I don't know. The
So,
sky's the limit, and, God we all have our talents,
we
and we
do.
need to use them.
Yep, we do. No, I mean, and my talent is what God told me is like He wanted me on the world stage, and I told my wife, it's like, does that mean podcasting? He's also trying to tell me to write a book now too. So, do you like to write?
I do journal.
Do you journal?
I do
Okay,
journal.
okay.
I do put it down in words and, a lot of
Mm-hmm.
it's up here, but I think
Mm-hmm.
it's relaxing.
It is, yeah, there is definitely something like that. No, and God is He works in mysterious ways. Was it last fall? There was a writing workshop because I've never seen myself as an author over at the Humanities at the library in Kearney, and he got me up on a Saturday morning and he said, "There's a workshop. You're going to it, and they have space."
And
And
they have coffee?
they did have, and the guy that was teaching it was so awesome,
Yeah,
and it was amazing class. There was
yeah.
8 of us, and it's like, wow, maybe I am a writer,
Well,
And that gentleman, his idea was just write 15 minutes a day. You can get a
yep,
lot written in 15 minutes a day, but no, I told my wife Cheryl that God talks to me in numerous ways,
yep,
but
and you need to listen.
you do. Yeah, and never lead you astray when you listen, that's
No,
for sure. So
no.
so as a country, we're gonna go, so how do we get more people back to being faith-based? I mean, there's so many, I don't know, social media kinda, I don't know. I deal with so many people that are with mental illness,
Mm.
and I think a lot of it, they don't have any connection, maybe connection to God too, and, how do we get back to that?
Our world needs more of it.
We Yes.
And I think a lot of it is we need to always remember that you never know the impact you can make on somebody.
Amen.
And it doesn't have to be a lengthy uh preach it, none of that.
Mhm.
Just I think sometimes a lot of people are very lonely and very
Yes, I
empty,
think so.
and you don't know what you could say to someone today could impact them,
Yep,
and it may just be what they needed.
exactly.
And how simple words can be,
Yes.
good words, and and be honest. I think it's very important, and God wants us to be honest and
Amen.
wants us to be forthright, but you have to sometimes pick your battles
You do.
also,
Yeah, you do. So,
and just speak the truth,
yep.
and to me you can't will never regret that.
No, I agree. And positive ripple, like you say, you don't
Yeah.
know what impact you're gonna have on that
And
person.
you don't know what somebody's going through at the
You
time.
don't.
And like when they walk through the store here, most people that are going shopping, you think, "Oh, they've got the world by,
Right.
all together," and doesn't mean that they do, but I hope that when they come in here, they feel a sense of joy and relaxing and,
Sure they do.
maybe time with their friend that they haven't seen for a while, and
Yeah.
I'm blessed to have them think of me to come out here,
Yes.
because it is a little drive for a lot of people, and they took time to think of me to come out here, and like I
Yes.
said, I hope when they leave that they are, feel better,
Mhm.
or at least put a little spring in their step that maybe they didn't
Yes.
have.
Yes, and I think that's awesome, and it is a little ways out, but you have it marked so well, and it's
Good.
not, if you're doing this in the city, you'd go a lot further than that with a
Right, and
lot.
it's usually just highway, and it's
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
it's pretty out here, the countryside, and, we have good roads to get out
you
here.
do.
It's just we're hilly out here, and a lot of people are like, "Oh, well, if it was muddy, I wouldn't like to be out here." It's like, well,
You
that
kinda
we need moisture,
Yes, oh, yeah,
and
yes,
we all I don't know, you do what you wanna do,
yeah,
and, And, a lot of what I offer are a lot of gift ideas too, and, gifts are expensive, can be,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
a lot of people are ordering online. I do not have a website at this point. I don't wanna get to that
I
because I want
kinda
people
understand
to
that
come
too.
in,
Yeah, I understand that too.
and I want
So,
them to have that experience, and I'm really not ready to take on a website.
been there, done that. I don't blame you.
Yeah, and I just
So
I don't know. It's a whole whole 'nother step that I don't know if I'm ready for. So for right now, this works for me.
so what are your hours here?
Tuesdays 2 to 5,
Okay,
Fridays are 10 to 4, and Saturdays 10 to 2
okay.
for winter. And then as summer and spring, I might have some better evening hours.
Okay. So do you I know we talked about events that's gonna be
Yep.
going on. Do you have events just for right here?
Yes, I try to do something big each month,
Okay.
like a girls, say sales or door prizes, that type of thing. I have my spring open house coming up March 21st,
Okay.
and then we have a shop hop coming up April 25th, which involves a lot of the area stores like Sugar Shack and several other. There's 7 of us on that
Wow,
shop hop.
that's excellent.
It is, and then I'm trying to do, like, little, workshops.
Okay,
Like, next month, we're doing a make your own candle workshop.
cool.
A friend of mine, Katie, that has Katie's Candles, she is, gonna bring over her products, and, each person can make their own candle.
Very nice.
I have a few other ideas in the back of my mind, but nothing's set in stone.
Okay. So when you do your workshops in
Yep.
here in this building?
Yep,
Okay,
yep, we'll
okay,
move the displays out of the way, set up
okay.
tables, and whatever we need to have access to, we'll make it work.
So pre-register for the workshop? You
Yes.
do? Okay,
Yep, and, I'm on Facebook, and I'm also on Instagram, and so you can find me at Sweet Pea Designs on
okay.
both of them, and, um, yeah,
So, was this has this been what you thought it'd be like?
yes.
It has? Oh,
It
really?
really has,
Okay,
yeah. When my husband and I went to pick out this building through NE Sheds, out of Hampton, the
okay.
Mennonites make these
Really?
sheds,
Okay,
yes,
okay,
out of Table Rock, Nebraska,
okay.
and they wheeled this baby out. It was just studded walls, and last May, we started putting it all together, and we were done early July, and I opened August 1st,
That
so we
is
don't mess
really a fast
around.
timeline, my gosh.
Yeah,
So you and your husband work together well?
yes,
That's excellent.
we do.
I don't know if I can say that with my wife.
Well, we do, sure, there's times it's like, "I don't know about that," but, yeah, and luckily, it really did work out. We were tired and we were
Oh, I
ready for it to
bet.
be done,
I bet.
and as I probably was, well, maybe my husband and son were more ready to be done, but I was ready to be done because I was ready to decorate.
Yeah, and I mean,
I was decorating as we were redoing things, and the loft that's up there, of course, you
uh-huh.
can't see everything that's decorated up
Yeah, I
front of
like
it.
that with the
That's all
spring and
fall and Christmas.
well, you gotta have some place for
Yep,
yes.
and so then I decorate that. The back room is pretty much day-to-day stuff that I am pulling out,
Okay.
or, I have a craft table back there to work on things when I'm in here, and so, it's really, I've utilized the space, I feel really
I
well,
think so
and,
too.
I think, yeah, it's crowded as far as a lot to look at, but I don't want it to be empty.
No, no, I
And I
don't think
want
it
it to
feels
be becoming to people, and, just different. I don't want it to be what everybody has.
yeah. And it's very cozy. I think it's extremely cozy
Yeah,
what you have
I
here, so
I I enjoy, in fact, I love to sit out here sometimes when I'm not open,
I
and
can understand that.
yeah.
I mean, I like with the light coming in the windows up
Yep,
there and
yep.
stuff. So is there something that you haven't done and you still wanna do?
Um, I not really, people have asked me if I'm gonna host markets out here because I did years ago,
Okay.
but I love I love that people wanna come out here, and I love to offer extra vendors for, more bang for their buck.
Right, right.
And I may do that, but on a smaller scale
Okay. Okay.
because we have a lot of land out here that vendors could set up.
Yeah, that's true.
And I definitely will be doing, a lot of flowers and that type of stuff in the springtime. My sister in Lincoln has a kettle corn business,
Okay.
Old
Okay.
Glory Kettle Corn, and
Very good.
so, I may have them out here popping
There you
for
go.
different
Yeah, that'd
events.
be a win-win, yeah.
Yeah, and so, there's just little things, but really, I just like the simplicity of being here,
Mhm.
and, um, I think most people have my hours figured out, and they can people can always call me or reach out to me, on Facebook, say, "We happen to be in the area. Are you open? Would you open up?"
Mm,
And if I'm home and available, I will.
okay, okay, that's
So,
good. Yeah, you can't 'cause it could be all-encompassing if you were open all the time,
yeah,
so
and I need my downtime
oh, I
and
hear
help
you.
my husband and, just do normal other things that,
Yep.
everybody has going on as well.
Yes. Yeah, it's a busy world.
It
So
is.
in your free time,
Yeah.
what do you like to do?
I love to go antiquing and
Oh,
obviously
awesome.
thrifting for
Okay.
the store, for my
Uh-huh.
house, for gifts,
Okay.
Love to get together with friends. I love to go drink coffee and,
Okay,
just
sounds
get
good.
out of town for a little while. Spend time with my daughter, my oldest daughter
Mhm.
that lives nearby. And then our other daughter lives in New York. And so she doesn't get to be involved in this,
Oh,
but when
okay.
she is home, she definitely loves to spend time out here with me.
I could see that. Wow, New York, that's a long ways away,
Yeah,
so
yeah. She's very good with her career, and she's following her heart on what her passion is.
that's good, and that's so
It
important
is,
because that's why I started Dreamcatcher. Because most people don't, most people, they see the dollar signs are what they're supposed to do, and they don't do what their dreams
but their
are.
cup maybe isn't full.
Mhm. Yeah, pretty much.
And so yeah. I'm fortunate that we can afford to do this.
Mhm.
And but I like to give back as well.
Mhm.
Sometimes I'll have a little fundraiser out here or,
Okay, cool.
like at Christmas, the food drive, and give something back
Excellent.
to either the community or some type of, somebody that needs it, some
Yeah,
organization.
there's a lot of need, that's for sure.
There
There's
is.
definitely
And it's, not all about us as
no.
we are walking through this world.
Yes, and I think that too many people think it's just about
Yeah, it
them.
is. It is, and it's I just like to keep things simple, and I just want people to feel good when they come out here,
Mhm.
and when they leave, they feel even better, and hopefully
Excellent.
they'll share that with a friend,
Yeah. Mhm.
and then tell
Pay it
somebody
pay it
else.
forward, basically,
Yep.
so do you have any men's
I have
clothing?
one little cupboard over
Okay,
there, like
okay,
with some barbecue stuff,
okay,
some uh, snack mixes.
okay, that sounds good.
Yep, and, I look to broaden that even more
Yeah,
coming
I
up.
could see that'd be a kind of a process.
Yeah.
I mean, so how do you find is there a place you can go? I mean, to find what, you
Well,
wanna carry?
I mean, my candle line, I've carried that for 20 some years when I
Okay,
was, just doing my own shows. The 1803 candles is my favorite. They're all soy, very,
excellent.
clean burning. Um, Again, all soy. They're amazing. And, you know, I guess I try to carry things that I would like when I go into a store.
Mhm.
Geometry towels, they're kind of a hot item now,
Mhm,
and all
mhm,
the different fun little prints,
mm,
and, they make good gifts. Obviously, the clothing is something that I never really dabbled in until I opened.
okay,
I love just different things. Obviously, I love the graphic tees with a good message
mhm.
that you can wear.
Yes,
And
yes.
then, I like hats,
Yep,
some fun things. Love the, tote bags, different purses.
okay,
And then I love the quilts that you can decorate with, throw in a basket, different, wicker. I love wicker, just I don't know, things that draw my eye and,
sure.
my styles change over
Oh,
time,
I hear you on
especially,
that, yep.
and I like to know what customers are looking for. Um, I'm a huge Pinterest follower,
Alright, okay, Pinterest is awesome, yeah,
so I get my ideas there, plus, magazines and, I don't know.
okay. I mean, so are
I
you
don't wanna be stuck in a rut, so I
yeah,
try to keep my vision open and
I
willing to, um, look at different displays and see
mhm.
what would fit in here.
Okay. So social media, you're on
Facebook and Instagram.
okay, okay, you
Yep.
no Pinterest?
I know, I
No?
don't. I no, I just love to pin, pin,
I
pin,
hear
pin.
I hear you there too.
Yeah. Yep.
No.
So, those 2 platforms is what I use, and I just kinda keep it simple. I may, eventually broaden out, but I don't know. That's time consuming in
It
itself.
is, oh, yes,
And I have enough followers that I think it's
yeah,
at a healthy s
because it can be all you
no.
do. That's it
Yeah.
all
And I
encompassing
do
it.
all my marketing, all of my graphics, I do all of that myself.
Excellent.
And
Okay.
so, that's time consuming and
It
planning
is.
ahead.
So, did you go to school or just come naturally doing this?
Yeah.
Okay.
And to me, it's kind of a art in itself.
True.
And so I kind of like designing even in my graphics, and so
Okay.
that kind of is like a scrapbook.
Yeah, very much.
Yeah. And I don't know.
Okay.
I just, it's just therapy to me, I guess.
And
Sometimes
that's
sitting
really
down and
good.
just, looking ahead at different events or what look I want to incorporate for different displays in here. And you want it to be welcoming to the eye.
Yes.
Uh,
So, do you ever travel to see what other people are
Oh,
doing?
yes. Yes, I do. I also have a booth up at Railroad Town
Oh,
Antique
do you?
Mall in
Okay.
Grand Island. And
Okay.
so I've been with them for several years. And us vendors love to feed off of each other. And I love to
Sure.
watch how others decorate
Right,
their
right.
booths. And so that's been fun. So when you say, do you ever want to go on the road? That's kind of where I'm at there.
That's kind of a nice and I like that. So I have to ask, are you on the
I'm
main
on the lower level.
lower level? Okay. Okay.
Lower level, and
Okay.
I'm on the, east wall.
East wall. Okay.
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
Yeah, I like that. That's a great store. That is a
Oh,
really nice
it's
store.
wonderful. They
Yeah.
have, yeah, great vendors, great
Yes.
it's ran very well.
Yes. So would you ever want to open another one of these somewhere else?
Probably not.
Probably not.
This is enough.
I don't blame you.
This is enough,
Yeah.
and I don't wanna get too big for my britches, you know? I think keeping it simple this way and just, letting people come here is a true gift,
Mhm.
and, I don't know, it's enough for now.
Yeah, and I think I can't even imagine
It's an
doing one of these.
undertaking.
Yeah, this
It
becomes your
takes a lot
life.
of hour
Yeah.
it does, and, but the nice thing is I can shut the door and go to my house and do
Yep.
things I need to do there, and then come back in here, and
Yeah, with your close
it's very
yeah.
close, very handy, and, it's really been a God thing
Yeah,
to
I
be able
understand that too.
to, offer this,
Yeah.
and it's gone quickly,
Yeah, I bet it has.
very
Yeah,
quick,
yeah,
but, the
yeah.
busier you are,
Oh, yeah, the faster time goes
it
by for
does,
sure.
and, but it's definitely been a real, I don't know, a journey, definitely.
I know journeys, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, and the journeys, you never know where they're gonna take you, that is
No,
for
and
sure.
it's important to follow your heart, like I said,
Amen.
and, your passion, if you are passionate about something, you need to, dig deep and see what exactly
Yep,
where's that gonna take me?
yep. So if somebody wanted to open, what would you tell somebody that would wanted to open something like this?
I would follow your heart.
Just follow your heart then,
Follow
okay.
your heart and,
Were there any pitfalls that you
um,
came across that were not too bad?
not no.
Okay.
Um, I really can't think of anything that I regret.
Okay.
Granted, I've only been open since
Yeah,
August.
which yes, yes.
So I haven't gotten through all of the seasons,
Mhm.
but I really have not. It's just it's really gone well.
Excellent, that's very
It
good.
is good, and I think keeping it simple and being forthright with what you want to be. I don't want to be a cookie cutter uh, business. I want
Very
to
good,
I
yeah,
want to do what I feel is appealing. But I learn from others.
yeah, and that's the best way to do it, yeah,
I do.
see
I
what
learn
they're
from others,
yeah,
and give credit where credit is due.
yes, and in this area, you have a lot of people, just a few that I've met,
Yep.
you can learn from in
We
this
root
area.
each other on,
Yeah,
and it's very important to do that. And when you get so selfish that you think all about me, me, me,
mhm,
that's just
yeah,
that's not good.
it isn't good. So do you guys ever get all of you get
We have
together
gotten
and get
together. Yep, we
okay,
have
a
gotten
central
together.
location? I don't know where that would be for sure,
Well,
but
we take turns to going to each
Oh,
other's
do you?
shop.
Okay, okay,
And
excellent.
we have our little planning meetings when we're getting ready for the shop hop again, because we have them. We have a spring one coming up,
Okay.
April 25th, and then we'll do a fall one and a
Uh,
Christmas one.
oh, wow, so you do okay, more than one a
Yes,
year,
and
okay.
we did a fall one last year, and we did a Christmas one, and it went over really good.
Okay. So, I'm a fan I collect vintage Christmas, so what do you carry here for Christmas?
A lot.
Do you
A lot. My
Okay.
husband even said, "You cannot fit one more
Is
Christmas tote in
that
that loft."
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I love the vintage, retro and
Yeah,
vintage, Santas and snowmen,
yes,
the, uh, the skinny trees and the silver trees, and I'm always on a hunt for different unique.
me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so much.
Well,
Yeah,
you'll
my
have to come back.
I will definitely have to come back. No, my
Yes.
grandparents got me started on that, and
Oh,
it's a sickness, and my wife can attest to that.
yeah, it's a blessing, but yet I love the nostalgia
I do too,
of
yeah.
who had this before me?
Yes, the history of it,
And
yes.
how many, Christmases and different homes did this go through?
Mhm.
And the
No,
joy that it brought someone else.
yes, I agree. I mean, I have one that I got from a family in Maine, and
Wow.
it was only made in 1936, and nobody in the family wanted it, and so I bought it from them, and they shipped it through the mail, which I'm glad it because it had glass, but it made it through. But they sent me the whole history, all the pictures of when I'd been in the family, and it's like, I mean, I was honored, to have something like that. I felt like I was part of their family.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, I understand the uh, Christmas thing is amazing. I mean, it is. I think it's a sickness, but it's a fun sickness. That's sure.
Yeah, it is, and Christmas is, yeah, it was very full in here this
Well,
Christmas.
there's a lot of things in Christmas that,
There
yeah,
was a
that
lot of tinsel and a lot of shiny and a lot of, bling it was cozy, very
yeah,
cozy in here,
it's,
and,
yeah. I understand that. Our house,
I
you can still find glitter.
yeah, I appreciate each season, though.
Yeah.
I like when, "Oh, it's over," but now we get to think about, the next one.
Yep. No, I mean, I love spring coming up
Oh,
now,
I know.
and then summer. I like summer's humidity's all right, but I probably like.
Lovely Nebraska
I
humidity.
love fall really a lot.
Oh, I do too.
So
The colors and just it's comfortable out and sweatshirt weather and
yeah,
Husker
of
football and
course. So do you have like ciders and stuff then?
Yep.
Okay, in the
Yep.
fall.
Yep.
Okay,
I will have I always have the coffee on and
okay.
then sometimes, during winter I'll have hot chocolate
Ah,
and then
nice.
cider for the fall and so yeah.
Oh, yep. That is, I mean, yeah, that's always good. So Leslie, before we end the
Yeah.
podcast, is there anything else you would like to share with the audience?
I think we've covered everything. I want to thank you again for being generous and with your time and
Oh,
coming out here and I'm just really grateful to have this opportunity and I hope that anybody that watches this um enjoys it too even though they maybe aren't physically here.
yeah.
They can enjoy it. Maybe we'll walk around and look at some things
Yes,
and
yes.
again yeah, I do. And also, excuse me, when people are on my Facebook page or Instagram, I do ship.
Oh, do you?
I
Okay.
do some
Okay.
shipping.
Okay.
Granted, if not furniture and all that, but smaller things I do
Okay.
ship.
Good to know. Mm,
But they just have to reach out to me, and
okay.
yeah,
Very good. And we'll put all that in the show notes too.
sounds
So and
good.
all that. So,
Yep,
well, thank you for being on the Dreamcatcher podcast. And
abs-
we will have after this, we're going to show all the awesome products you have here too.
all the
So,
goods.
yep. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, so I'm at Sweet Pea Designs today with Leslie here.
Yes.
And
Hello.
and Leslie is going to take us around, kind of give us a tour of her store and products that she has and is featuring.
Absolutely. Well, we'll start back here. The loft up above. I try to always remind people everything is for sale. Some people forget to look up, and they always don't want to mess up my displays. But so it's just a hodgepodge, obviously,
Okay.
kind of throwing out a little spring fever there,
Yes.
and then just you know, obviously my clothing in here. A little bit of spring, a little bit. It's kind of a transition period.
Hmm.
We're still not quite out of winter, of
Yep.
course. Um, I still have some tops on sale. I do a lot of graphic tees, be kind, good messages, fueled by coffee and cozy vibes.
Now, do you make those yourself?
No, I do
Oh,
not.
okay,
I
okay,
have a friend that does these.
okay, okay. Those
The
are
let
nice.
them, I love the let them uh saying. And a lot of it is definitely true to a lot of people.
Yeah,
And then I do some, inspirational clothing. I try to keep everything pretty clean, no
nice.
profanity or
Very nice.
obviously anything like that. Still a mess, and I'm still chosen.
I love that really
Yeah.
well.
So, yeah, I've incorporated some shoes, just some fun spring, obviously I love the ball hats and a message
Mhm,
there.
mhm,
And then obviously my checkout counter.
mhm.
I have to show my little character. I had somebody draw of
Aw,
me and they took the bump out of my nose. So
that's
I do
really
love the scripture
yes.
from
Awesome.
Jeremiah 29:11,
Very nice.
kind of my motto. And yeah,
Okay. Yeah, and then the coffee mugs
of
there.
course,
So,
yes.
okay. So, I mean,
And
good.
then when people come in here, I do have coffee always on, but I want people to be able to sit and visit too. I usually have some books around if people want to read a book while they're in here. Sometimes they bring their husband and the husband's just not really
Probably, yeah,
interested.
probably he's ready
So
probably to
he
get out,
sits
yeah.
down and,
Yeah.
um, so that's kind of this area. The candle line, these are 1803 candles. I've carried these for years, even before I had the storefront. And they're made in Illinois. They're all soy made, very like all natural.
Okay.
The oils that they use, and they burn really, really nice. I don't know if you guys like candles, but
Oh,
here's
we
probably
do.
the number
Yes,
one
yes.
lemon drop.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That would make me wanna have
Well,
go eat.
and these are all calorie free.
Oh, that's even better.
And then I offer the wax melts
Okay.
if you are not a candle
Very
person.
good.
Yeah, they're very good.
Okay.
So this is kind of the sitting area. Obviously my geometry towels, love the geometry towels and the washcloths. They've been a great hit in here. Um, and most so the clothes are back there. I did incorporate some clothes up here, but most of it up here is health core
Okay.
and gift ideas, some books, soup mixes are always good.
Yeah.
And so a little bit of food there.
In Happy Valley, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And again, I love anything with words. So I have these little cards that are little messages. A lot of people like to grab them just to stick in a card or, throw in a gift for somebody.
So how do you visualize your displays like that?
Yeah, it's all up here.
Okay, I was gonna say, I don't know if I
Yeah,
ever come up
it's
with
all up here, and a lot of it is your dimensions.
Uh-huh.
You don't
Mhm.
want it just a flat table full of
Okay,
stuff.
okay.
And this fun vintage lamp that I
Oh, yeah, it is.
yeah,
Very cool.
yeah. Um, yeah, and
Oh, you got
here's
mixed nuts and
mixed
stuff.
nuts
Oh,
and some teas, and then I do some barbecue sauces and some rubs and with
okay.
grilling season. So that kind of is my man section right
Yeah.
now. I look to bring on more
Okay.
as time allows.
Okay. And are you in the shop locally?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I'm in there
Okay.
and the country register.
Oh, you are? Okay,
Yep.
perfect.
Love these.
Very
Love
good.
these additions. They're great people to work with.
Okay. Very nice.
And just we make the bin. Then we got the coffee in here. Obviously this is our Valentine coffee and you can personalize it. I have new coffee coming
Okay.
with
Okay.
different flavors.
Excellent.
Um,
Okay.
so
Very,
like
very
I said,
nice.
the coffee is always on.
That's a good thing.
Yes, it is, even in the
It's
afternoon.
like, oh, yes. Yeah. No, coffee's always good, that's for
Yeah.
sure.
And then just kind of as people walk in, they can definitely be welcomed with some of the new clothing that I'm carrying and but incorporating home decor with it. as well. I have some jewelry over there. My daughter does some charm necklaces.
Okay.
So
Very
she's
nice.
brought some stuff in, and then um just I don't know, some room
Very nice.
sprays and rub-on perfume, some card diffusers, stickers. So just some fun little things, even kids like to come in here, look at the
Oh,
jewelry and
yes.
while mom is shopping. So yeah,
Very nice. No, and we're not doing this justice. Everybody just needs to come and visit you here. So
absolutely. And I welcome everybody to come in here. I have a lot of return customers that come in.
excellent.
Um, and it's just fun to see what they think from the last time they
Hmm.
were here.
Very, very good. So
I like to move the displays around and, show how you can fit different things together. Hopefully, I give some inspiration for their home or office or
yeah,
whatever
I'm
they're
sure you
looking
do.
to um, use this for.
Okay. Very, very nice.
Yeah.
Well, Leslie, thank you for being on the Dream Catcher podcast and
Thank you.
showing us your amazing store here.
Yeah,
And
it's small, but it's really not small, but it
no,
definitely is mighty. And
yeah, it is.
it's a
It's
true gift, and I welcome
yeah,
everybody to come check it out
yes,
sometime.
yes. And we'll put into the show notes the times and location and everything else,
Sounds
so
great.
people can find that.
All
So
right. Thank
we'll
you.
end the podcast there. And thank you, and have a good day.
Yes, you too.
Thank you.